Now we have the power of the founder now because the founder was very ancient since over 2,000 years ago. Now let's adventure around and and also find some more dragons to collect more dragons over centuries. Dragons? Yes. Now, now, Cammy, about your own story. Tell me about the seven warriors. Yeah, the seven warriors were very ancient since thousands of years ago. Multiple dragons and multiple warriors became dragons first over centuries. But the only one for all the time over centuries, his name is King Leo, the one ancient power he have by his own sword man, became a strong commander since over centuries. But the time of being he was becoming a strong general, for became a great soldier to make the city of Rome will be better from creating the whole amphitheater for over centuries. But he was the strongest one. King Leo was a powerful general, creating more civilization, and he make more of cities. The entire city of Rome was creating itself over centuries. But over millions of times, of millions of people living in Rome, now the present day, Rome became Italy's famous restaurants. Time and time again, Italy was found itself a great nation on this planet. But it was famous by the spaghetti from Italy since 1238 AD. Was a time of spaghetti was came out first for over centuries. But in the 1800s, Italy found more invent foods since pizza, pasta, and even a lot of food was even invented by Italy since 200 years for after Italy was famous for all that food and the culture of Italy was famous for. Decades became it was more of Italy's own famous restaurants. But I can't name them all because there's too many of them. It's like thousands of them on the Bay of Naples. From the Kingdom of Italy, which been around over centuries, but King Henry, your father, became king, and then now is no choice to find Italy itself and trying to became king first. But only I became king first, but later on, now then, I'm not a king. I'm only a general to protect the city of Rome. But I can protect the city of Rome from the natural disasters occurred sometime thousands of years, or sometime 10,000 years in the future now. But more time becoming weeks and years. But the anniversary of Gaius Julius Caesar, or Augustus Caesar, but the anniversary of the gods of Rome have more gods for since 2,000 years ago. But the gods of Rome became more popular from sake of centuries, like the first century BCE with to the for the fourth century BCE. But the second was more of time from Rome became a general, and now the Roman city became a popular state since the years becoming Rome. But the city of Rome was planning something to make more powerful. But all the Roman cities was becoming stronger for decades, but it was more time to plan to create more Rome cities of the entire city of churches. But Paul and Andrew or Thomas, they into Italy since the first century AD. But In 54 AD was Paul made us of a living to create a house up from Rome. But St. Paul was only the one he found from the gospel of Jesus Christ. But Jesus Christ was a figure from a human figure ever recorded on Israel. Now, my avatar, we becoming one, only became king first. A king became king, will make more kings and knights. We became dragons for over centuries ago. By making more dragons, will be more powerful decades now. Now the dragons will show up itself to create the more powerful dragon on this planet and make a new future of the dragons to become the more powerful dragons on this planet and make more dragons over centuries over and repeat itself of the cycle of the universe.